Hey team, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Really excited to have you here today, and I have been listening to all your comments. One of the most common questions that I get asked is, how do I find a good dentist? Or more specifically, how do I find a good cosmetic dentist? I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit of a minefield. So I'm gonna try and give you some of my top tips today on how to find the dentist that's right for you. Let's break it down, go back to the beginning, back to basics. Dentistry is a qualification, it's different to medicine. And when people go into it, you get a general degree, which means that you become a general dentist. If people want to go on and specialize, for example, they want to do orthodontics or periodontics, which is the gums, or even pediatrics, which is dealing with children, that's the difference between a general dentist and a specialist dentist. Basically, the specialist has gone on to do further training and then gets onto a specialist register. I myself am a general dentist, but I have a passion for cosmetic dentistry. Now, another thing that I need to tell you is there's no such thing as a cosmetic dentistry specialist list. You can have a specialty in restorative dentistry, but not cosmetic. So that makes things a little bit more complicated, right? If we're all qualified exactly the same and anyone can do cosmetic dentistry, what's the point? Well, in my opinion, which is my opinion, it's not set in stone, I believe that you should be a master of a trade and not a jack of all. So even though I was qualified to do root canals, take teeth out, do gum treatments, I decided that I wanted to become really good at cosmetic dentistry. So what did I do? I went on to do lots of different courses, and I even went on to do a diploma. So by different courses, that meant that I did a 1-year aesthetic dentistry certificate course with one of the best cosmetic dentists in London. I also went on to do a diploma in clear aligner therapy, which is basically Invisalign. I also went on to do loads of veneer courses, composite courses, and I was taught by some of the best people in the world. And because I accumulated all of this knowledge, I was applying it daily in my dental practice. So I stopped doing things like root canals, taking teeth out, the gum treatments, and I let my specialists focus on that. Don't just look at your own dentist, because your own dentist might be an amazing general dentist, but may not be so good at cosmetic dentistry. So perhaps ask them for one before and after pictures, because this can tell you, in fact, show you the kind of work they do. So looking at how the work was before, was it complex, was it easy, and what do the after pictures look like? The second thing is you should also look at testimonials, because people aren't going to write things that they don't really mean. And if they have a lot of people vouching for them, talking about how wonderful the work is, you know that that's come from somewhere, so it's probably someone that you can trust.
I have to capture this reaction.
Amazing, thank you.
Oh.
I'm also a member of the British Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry. It's an institution in the UK that has been set up by some of the most prestigious aesthetic/cosmetic dentists. So I think it's a really good thing to be part of an institution like that. You're with like-minded individuals, people that have the same vision, people that are really focused on restorative and aesthetic dentistry. So I guess those are the main things. And I need to tell you guys as well that location shouldn't be a determining factor. Why? People think that certain parts of London or even in the world determine how good a dentist is. You can rent a room anywhere. That's included with Harley Street too. It's an amazing location with amazing dentists, but that doesn't mean you've got better qualifications to be there. It's just a location that you've picked to be in. There is no such thing as being a specialist cosmetic dentist. General dentists can practice cosmetic dentistry. Within the scope of cosmetic dentistry, they can also do some type of orthodontics. That doesn't make them an orthodontist, so they might have done courses in Invisalign, they may have done courses in fixed braces, or what we also call it short-term orthodontics. So if they have those qualifications, they can straighten out your teeth, for example, but if you want to go and see an orthodontist, you can do too. The other thing is that we can go on to do postgraduate training or diplomas to give us further knowledge. And location isn't a factor. So that's my little summary, and I hope it's made it clearer in your mind about dentistry, what's involved, and what a specialist is and who to choose. As I said in the beginning, for me it's important to be a master of a trade and not a jack of all. It's not something that's set in stone, it's just something that I personally believe in and the way that I have carried my practice forward. But as always, don't forget to subscribe and like to the channel so I can continue to take on your feedback and give you the information that you guys need.